that kind of thing. But what does this have to do with Monster Doll? The audience sat wrapped with the tension, bear witness to the final miracle. Moldy, does there happen to be a stage or a presentation area somewhere in the hotel? A theater or a conference room, perhaps? Something to that effect. Well, we don't have a proper theater, but we do have a small auditorium that we use as a screening room on occasion. That must be the place. Let's go. Fancy smancy. The auditorium is rarely used these days. Do you think the masked gentleman is in here somewhere, Professor? I have no doubt he intended to lead us here. This is a pretty auditorium, I gotta say. There's a puzzle hidden here. Puzzle number 132, Stealth Night. 5 police officers have been tasked with the security of 64-seat theater. Each officer can see all the seats directly in front of him, behind him, and to his left and right in at 45-degree diagonals. The seating arrangement shown above would let 5 officers cover the whole theater. However, all but the 4 rows of the seats have already been booked. With one officer already sitting at 4A, where would the other officers sit to cover the whole theater? Well, pretty much over here somewhere. Something to this effect.
I believe I have this one. Solving puzzles is truly a pleasure.
It's something to that effect. Correct. This arrangement will cover the whole theater. Now the show can go on in safety. That was rather difficult. I guess. Is there anything behind the movie screen? Does it retract? Professor, look! Seems like we're just in time for the show. But then... the king awoke, trapped under a pile of rubble. The minister who he had entrusted with his life was gone. The king used every last ounce of his strength to clear away the rocks and made his way back to the surface. And when he finally escaped, he saw the minister happily living with the princess as husband and wife. Well, that's it? That's the end of the story? Not the happiest ending I've ever seen. What do you think, Luke? I mean, have you... Luke? Professor, where's Luke? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, parasites of all ages, to my little theater of revenge. Might I interest you in the young British lad? I have one left, so you have to act fast. Unhand him at once, you fiend. Professor, help! Fiend? For shame, Professor. I try my best to create entertainment for your amusements, and this is my reward? Boo on you. Layton, I know that your road has been paved with regrets that tear at one's heart. I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you? For tonight's dark miracle, my revenge will rise to its dramatic climax as Montador sinks into the earth below. And your destiny will suffer the same fate, Layton. This is the price you shall pay for abandoning one that was close to you. Actually, you've earned yourself one special experience for suffering tonight. Leave Luke out of this. He's just a boy. Let me go! Just a boy indeed. Toodles, my good man. Professor, we have to go after them. Let's go. Okay. We gotta get Luke down from there.
12. Just how deep do you want to delve? I hope you've enjoyed this look into my world, Layton. I've left you one final puzzle, so that you may save your little friend. It looks as if he's in quite a predicament. And so high up. My. Is it true, Layton? I've heard you have a history of letting your friends down.
Man, we gotta save Luke. Great Hall rescue. The masked gentleman has fled, leaving Luke hanging in midair. Help Layton slide his way down the ropes. The ropes drawn across the hall and save him. There's only a few places where you can't jump from rope to rope. Use the panel on the right of the touchscreen to view the whole hall. Hurry to Luke's rescue. Look. You gotta drop down on here and here. And we're coming.
How about this?
There we go, Luke.
Puzzles are made to be solved.
Correct. Thank goodness Luke is safe.
life and saved your friend.
Yes, well, as a friend once told me, no risk, no glory.
Well, I suppose I won't be needing this anymore.
And here's the grand reveal.
It pains me to see you like this, Randall.
Randall?
But how? Well, isn't this quite the reunion? Now, my revenge is at hand.
You know, design-wise, I like Randall better with the messy hair. Just saying.
Master Randall? Is that really you?
Yeah, they haven't seen each other in 18 years.
It is. Unfortunately for you.
I guess it comes to the shock to all involved to see Randall like this.
I have returned to take back everything you stole from me. The Azran treasure, my family fortune, and my Angela. Henry, you will know the pain I have felt all these years.
Randall, no! It's not like that!
Master Randall, please. You've got it all wrong. Let me explain. Oh, I would love to, but unfortunately, I'm not interested in your explanations. You could at least tell us where you've been all these years. Well, all right. Why not? What good is an untold tale? I first explored the ruins of Akbadai nearly 18 years ago. I was only a few steps from unlocking its secrets before I fell victim to one of its many cunning traps. I fell into a deep ravine where I could have died, but as fate would have it, an underground river broke my fall.
Wow.
The current washed me onto the banks of a remote village. The villagers nursed me back to health. I made a full recovery, but I could not tell the villagers anything about myself. My mind was a blank. You had amnesia? I worked in the village while I tried to recover my memory. Months went by, years went by, and eventually I gave up on trying to unearth my old life. Then one day, I received a letter.
Sorry to break the tension, but I think he's looking pretty good here.
I know all about your past, Red. I know who took everything from you, and I know how to get it all back. The letter recounted my life in great detail, and it said that the one who had betrayed me was a man named Henry. When I read that name, it was as though someone had turned a key in my mind. Everything came flooding back. I remembered all that I had, and all that had been taken from me. But the letter didn't end there. I have a plan to take revenge on those who have wronged you. You need only to don the garb of the masked gentleman, and they shall cower before you. So it was decided. I would have my revenge by taking back what was mine.
Wow.
And the letters continued, each one advising me on how to execute my plan as the masked gentleman.
Your plan or their plan, dude?
As each phase of my plan fell into place, I felt myself returning with it. The masked gentleman brought me back.
The letters. Professor, do you think...
I fear the worst, Luke. This closes my tale of woe. However, we still have a few tears to shed. Henry, you shall bear witness as I ruin you, just as you ruined me. Master Randall, wait!